One of the biggest crossovers in film history is here at last. And by that I mean finally here in the small town theater where I go to. The thing about the theater that I go to, unfortunately, it can only show so many films with just one theater. Glass happens to be one of them. It's still playing now, but by the time this video airs, it'll be on its last days. Anyways, Glass. It is one of the biggest crossovers that a lot of movie buffs are excited for. I was excited for the minute I found out that Split was actually connected to Unbreakable. After I saw Split for the first time, I just couldn't believe it. It was actually connected to a movie that I hear so many good things about. I never even saw Unbreakable when I saw Split. In fact, you don't have to see Unbreakable. You can just see Split. You can see Unbreakable in your own time, but you have to watch both movies before you see Glass. Now, Glass is named after the main antagonist from Unbreakable, Mr. Glass, played by Samuel L. Jackson. In Glass, we see the three main characters. That's David Dunn, played by Bruce Willis, Kevin from Split, played by James McAvoy, and Elijah, played by Samuel L. Jackson. Elijah is Mr. Glass, if you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, they are all put in a mental institution under so-called care. And basically this agency is willing to try and, rehabilitate them, to convince them, you guys are not comic book characters, you are actually human beings, and you can live normal lives. Sure, you've got a past, you have personalities, you have an IQ. The list can go on. There's also three other heroes: Elijah's mom, David's son, and Casey. Casey is the only one who survived Kevin's dangerous alter ego, the Beast. In Split, Casey and two of her friends were captured by Kevin, and they were held captive so that they could meet the Beast. But as they waited to meet him, they met Kevin's other personalities, Hedwig, and most notable is Hedwig, a 9-year-old boy, and 20 plus others. During the final showdown, it's later revealed that Mr. Glass and Kevin are not the main antagonists. Turns out to be the doctor who brought them into the asylum. She is the main antagonist. And as I was watching, I was hoping for a good ending, and the good ending would be that Mr. Glass and Kevin, or the Beast, team up and form this rampage of the world. But it wasn't the case. It turned out to be a Shakespearean tragedy ending. That's right, I was sitting there watching and I just thought, oh no, this is not happening. Kevin, Mr. Glass, and David are going to die. How upset was I? Actually, how upset was my friend? My two friends. I ran into two friends at the theater, and I asked him, what'd you think? He goes, not too bad. I met my other friend. She's like, I am so mad. Bruce Willis is a good guy. He's a good guy. I was like, yeah. But that anger eventually turned into a little, ha ha, you're in trouble now, crazy lady. Because it turns out this is actually perhaps the best twist Shyamalan has done so far.